Whenever you feel like to get down.
With the kirtan, you are killing one fly with the arati. You got it? Huh? Give it to Adit, chicken. It's protein. 18 grams of protein.
Satsang.
It was much longer last time. No, last time. Thursday, we weren't here. Yeah. Thursday was much longer. Tuesday, I think like at least like 6 songs. No, don't give those. Okay. You know where it's at. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go.
আমার বাবা মার জন্যই রামকৃষ্ণ মিশনের
Hey, don't sit uncomfortably. This comfortable place is so empty. I'm saying that you can come forward to this way. Yeah. I'm saying that be comfortable when you sit. You should not sit on the solid wood.
Yes.
Always soft seat is. ঠিক আছে. If you are comfortable, that's okay. ঠিক আছে. Okay, so what to talk today? It is a your you can introduce.
So today is also Satsang, question answer session. But before that, we have a few graduating high schoolers. So they are going to college, but right now there are only two.
It's called them. And let them come.
Going to Berkeley.
Oh, see. Yay. So, Berkeley is our center. So, go to the Swami.
Yeah, I know. It's right next to my dorm.
Not only, yeah, dorm, yeah. Actually in the dorm. So, you don't miss anything. The temple is there. Swami is there. Okay. And Berkeley is a prestigious college. Yeah. Our Medhananda Swami says, I am from Berkeley.
Then we have Arnesh.
See, thank you.
He's going to Padu.
Padu. Wonderful.
Arnesh has been a part of Vedanta children for a long time.
Long time, yeah.
We are very proud of him because he is a role model. He learns all the mantras perfectly.
Chanting.
And
so you have to
memorizes.
And the posture, Maharaj, that's what I like.
Oh, the yoga.
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. And then you have to make your fans there. Your friends. Just to give good values. Very good. People proselytize. You don't proselytize, but give some ideas so that they get benefited. What you learn from here. Very good. We wish you success, quick and good result, and then further. So we know.
There are two more Vedanta children who are not present today, but they are also graduating. Medha, whom many of you know, he has been with us since she was a little girl, 4 years or 5 years old. He's going to Stony Brook. Yeah, she already went. He already moved there. And then Soham. Soham also, many of you know, piano player of fame. He's going to Yale.
Oh.
And there is the fifth one,
Yeah.
Rishi.
Wow.
Yeah, Rishi.
Another is Raj.
Rishi plays Esraj.
Awesome. Wow. Wonderful. We are proud of all of them. Huh?
5 of them.
Yeah. Five of them and five are all Vedanta background.
Yes.
Because Vedanta background is a great and a privilege to the society also. Because it is not merely that we come here, but this broad and open, vast ideology of oneness and diversity, pure divinity in the soul, all this message is a new thing which the world needs to hear. Young people should learn. Young people suffer from so many depressing situations, no? And that's why they go into different direction. And if they know that there is so much power inside, hidden, as Swamiji's message, no? So that they will get a new life. It is not that just it is a wastage of talking or you are doing something proselytizing. Proselytizing is bad because you are converting them unnecessarily to some other thought. But our principle is not to proselytize, but to give them the value that you are divine, you are pure, in you is all strength, you can do everything, you can change the world, you can change yourself, and give positive thinking. So that's a universal message. So that universal, we are proud that we should preach this message by our life and teaching. When you meet a friend, when he is depressed, tell him, Why are you depressed? In you is all divine. Don't say God. In you is purity. In you is all strength, all power. Huh? And then you have learned about consciousness and all these things can tell. Yeah, what is the consciousness? You have to believe in that. Don't believe in God. Huh? So you have so much to give. And even I would suggest you keep in your pocket a $1 book which from Swami Vivekananda's message, Das Spek Vivekananda, small book. It is just 4 lines in some message can change someone's life. So it is a good service to the society. Go forward.
Yeah. And on August 15th, Saturday, he and Soham will be playing piano and Esther. Swami Atmanandaji is visiting us there.
Oh,
Saturday, August 15th.
wonderful.
We're doing it in parts.
Very good. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, more than
Now you can.
Olina,
Now you can see it or you can sit there wherever you like.
Maharaj, you know that Olina graduated 2 years ago.
Ah. So what she is doing now?
She's at CMU, started studying at Carnegie Mellon.
Carnegie. Oh.
those days they used to graduate silently.
Ah.
She was alone and yeah, all on a sudden. And she did not move from here.
Yeah.
So,
At least you should be the resource to bring Carnegie students here.
yes.
Because now he is also retired and he is also not in the Carnegie. So
That's so true.
I was talking this with him. Then who will be bringing the Carnegie students here? So good. I got a good resource.
Yes.
Yeah. No, be proud. It should be proud that you are helping somebody in their life. We all go through ups and downs of life. So much suffering, so much pain, so much anxiety, so much worry. But to give some positive thinking is a blessing for them and for you also, that you did some good job to help someone bring back to his own divine potential power. To remind them. Okay. No, you can sit there or wherever.
Congratulations to them and the hard work of parents.
That's also true.
We are also hard work of parents.
Okay. So now, where to start today? This is the last day of this trip. So, if we have anything to discuss, we can open up.
There is a lady there who went from back to front to ask you a question.
Oh. Anyhow, anyone. So, Bolun, anything coming on your mind? Huh? Yeah.
In the song of the sannyasi, Swami Vivekananda mentions the witness, he appears as nature's soul. Whereas the witness and the soul is the same, right? What is the difference between the witness?
Witness is called Sakshi in Sanskrit. Who sees? Eyes see. No. There's something sensory nerves? No. The brain? No. Mind? No. Intellect? No. Ego? No. These are all jara. Jara means matter. They are instruments, but some conscious entity is behind, that is called the Sakshi. And Sakshi, when it's concerned about individual, we call Atman, Jiva Atman. Jiva Atman, Atman added with all these accessories. So, this Jiva Atman, that means a mixture of I, intellect, mind, senses, physical body, and the pranic energy, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. These are the 5 layers of our covering, no? And but behind that is that effulgent light all the time. So that is called the Sakshi, and that Sakshi is individually Sakshi, but in a cosmic sense, it is the cosmic consciousness that we call Brahman. So they are not different, but because we are seeing the difference, ocean and the ocean water are not different. But I see the ocean and the wave so much different. That's why I am in duality. But when true knowledge comes, they see the wave and the ocean are same. So now, for our present condition, I am a mix, this jiva. With the jiva, jiva means we are that consciousness which reflecting, the reflected consciousness which we call I. And that I down to ego, sorry, I is the ego, reflected consciousness in the chitta. It reflects in the mind. Mind is called chitta in a technical term. Chitta is mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. These 4 added together is called mind, or it is called the chitta. What is the chitta? Mind is mind which vacillates, cannot decide. Intellect, buddhi, which determines, I will go, I will not go, I will eat, I will not eat, I will go to this university or that university. All decision making is buddhi. But buddhi, intellect, cannot do alone. I need I. I will do, the small I. And then the memory which we carry in our mind, that is also called. So, manobuddhi chitta ahankara is in these 4. So, these 4 added with the reflected consciousness, that is the Sakshi reflected here, and their all the physical down to the physical, that is called the jiva. But jiva transmigrates when he is only sleeping. Suppose in the sleep time, we have what? This body only goes away. It does not go away, but from my awareness it goes away. So what remains then? You see, you have your eyes there, but not this eye, the subtle eye, subtle ear, subtle nose, subtle hand, subtle feet. So 5 organs of perception, 5 organs of action, 5, 5, 10, 5 subtle elements, not the gross element. No, air, water. So this 3 times 5 is 15. And 2 is manobuddhi. Synoptically they say 2, but it is all 4. So this is called the subtle body. That means you think, which is your dream body. When I dream, the body I live in, that after death what happens? That goes away, because this body only drops it here. Body identity goes away, but the subtle body, this is called the subtle body, consisting of 17 elements, that goes into another body. That comes back every day into this body now, and when death occurs, this body, it gets disconnected, it goes to the another body according to the choice of the individual, according to the desire of the individual. So that's why it's called we are born with our inherent samskaras. the impressions, which is in the mind. And out of so many thoughts and ideas, what you think just before departure of this body, then your next life is going to happen that way. That's why if one thinks of God, they will be going to that conscious identity. So you will not be born again. If you want to be a devotee, then you see that you will be born as a devotee again. So the last thought is very important. And that is why we are all practicing spiritual discipline. Why? Because the last thought, what thought will come, who knows? You are practicing in such a way that your mind is so much saturated with this positive thinking, God thinking, that thought will come over and above, overwhelmingly. That's why prayer, meditation, spiritual practice, all this discussion, what we are doing, it is important to that mind. That's a mantra. We call mantra japa. But you do mantra again and again and again, it creates such a deep impression in the mind that mind becomes saturated with the idea of God and His name. Name brings the idea of God. Name glass, it brings the idea of the shape of the tin and how it looks like that, no? So when you think of your mantra, you can think 2-3 ways. You can think as a avatar or Ma Kali or Ma Durga or Mother, Divine Mother's form or Shiva form, whatever. That is one. Or you can think Shakti, the divine form of the power. Or you can think of Brahman, absolute Brahman, Satchidananda. Some Vedanta student day and night thinking, I'm not the body, not the mind. I am Satchidananda, Chidananda Rupa. I am of the nature of Chit, consciousness, Ananda, nature of bliss. Thinking of bliss, Ananda, you become blissful. Thinking of, Swamiji said that thinking of I am the body, you have become the body. And now you say, I'm not the body, I'm the Atman, you become Atman. As you say, as you think, so you become. So that's why the practice comes in your spiritual life, that to think again and again, some noble thought, high thought, and what is, you may say that why do you think in that way? Because the sages also thought that way, and they got illumined. They got freed from all bondage. So we are following their footsteps. There is no, how do you know that is the right path? The Ramakrishna, they verified the other day, and he testified all this path and said, yes, I have done it. So it is such a tangible experience, verified again and again and again. So we are following that path. So we surely expect that it will happen in our life if we can do our best and God's grace. No? So subtle body, we create our subtle body. And subtle body creates again another body, which will be the next body. The king became the deer, Bharat Raja, the king Bharata. That's why he was so attached to the deer. And deer, it saturated his mind with the concept of loving the deer and very fond of deer. So similarly, that mind is saturated in that way, you are going to be born in that way. As is your mind, so you become. Similarly, that's why we are careful what we are thinking day and night. And if whatever is life goes on, no? And good, bad, happiness, misery, pleasure, pain, this comes and goes. But last point is very important. What we become next. So we can make a change in that if we take a resolution here and practice that way. Mind should be saturated in one idea.
But the next life, Maharaj, live peacefully, not cause problems to others. It is very important.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we have said it, but I am just.
Yeah, that's very idea, good idea. That at least God realization happens, or I shall be feeling that universal consciousness. Forget all those ideas. You don't do any harm to anyone. You live in positive thinking, thinking of good. Keep your mind cheerful, joyful, and me singing bhajan or thinking in positive thoughts of Vedantic idea or devotional idea, whatever. At least you are peaceful, and your presence is peaceful, gives peace to others. And that creates the foundation for next jump to feel that I am divine, I'm child of God, to feel that identity.
Somebody hurt me very badly, and I was crying. I cannot take that pain. What I will do? I ignore that part, or I will go and say something to her.
That is upon your strength, how much strong you are. If you are very strong, you don't ignore. What is that? Why I am getting upset? It is my expectation that he will say good to me. Let him say something bad. I accept that. Then you are bored. You don't care. Swami Vivekananda. He became Vivekananda is now ha ha ha. When Vivekananda was in the life, his character was assassinated in this Detroit. He lived the life of Swami Vivekananda. He was staying with Miss Bagley, and his women servant was there, and some gossip created. No, so will have Vivekananda cried for that. Hathi chale bazaar mein, kutta bhuke hazar. Swamiji said, ignore. Swamiji in Thakur's time, but ignore means that boldness, not with hatred, but I am going, Hathi, elephant is walking in his dignity. And the street dogs will be barking at that. What does to Hathi, to the Lord? He goes in his own dignified way, does not pay any attention. But if you have the power to that, do that. If you have no power, then say, why did you tell me this? Confront. Then if you know, don't do, then go into fight. All are the different levels of our capacity, how to handle it.
But Maharaj, there is one thing like even if you follow your dignity and you just don't confront or anything, but you have the bad feelings, the sad feelings, or whatever negative, you have it inside. So how do you get rid of that?
Why you feel a negative if you have nothing wrong in you? That means you are expecting your problem. Your problem is my problem also. I want appreciation. People will say good to me, and no, he does not say good. Not only that, he is bad about me. That means there is the key point is there. Why do you expect that others will praise you? Say they will. Vidyasagar. Vidyasagar story which told several times. No, Vidyasagar was a generous person. Anyone coming from any need, he was giving all money and help, all types of help. And then one gentleman came and one day and that told Vidyasagar that this gentleman was saying so rudely about you and so many abusive words. Then Vidyasagar scratched his head and he thought, I am thinking, but I have not done anything good to him. Why he should blame me? See, his life experience says if you do something good, then they will say bad about you. If you accept this philosophy, then you will be smiling. That means you're strong. But if there is criticism, we should have always to have positive thinking. If there is something meaningful, really I can improve myself, I should try that. But anyone says anything, I'm a puppet. You wanted to be a puppet? Why? You should be independent. You know that you have not done anything wrong, and people let them say, what is there in it? The society is like that. And to make you great, take it another way. People criticize you, you have the power to not to pay attention to that, you in your dignity. Your character is stronger character. Soul, there is a technical term, soul is when meant like that individual soul, we call individual soul. Individual soul means subtle body of individual, which transmigrates. In you, this is a body is a engine, in it someone is sitting here. The subtle body is sitting here. And that subtle body being there is using this physical hand, feet, etc., brain, etc., to fulfill his mission, what he wants, what to see, what to eat, what to do. It is not the hand, mouth is not eating. It's an engine. But subtle body is sitting in this. And that subtle body have an idea that I'll enjoy this to the male body, to the female body, to the this body, that body. In a rich house, I shall be born as a prince, as a this. So all these desires are fulfilled. That is, the soul is enjoying that. And soul is transmigrating again and again and again. And the Hindu thought says that so many lifetimes of changing, experiencing joy, expecting to get joy to this body, to that body. No, everybody has his own pleasure. We see the sky when the flock of bird flies. No, we think, what a beautiful birds are flying. But go to their life, how suffering is there, misery is there. There is a soul. That soul, after finishing that experience, will say, it is not that a great body. Let me try another body. So,
I have one question about Satchitananda, and in Swami Vivekananda's one of lectures, he was saying everything can be generalized to like a common thing, like existence, like everything is like living, non-living. Same thing with knowledge, like whatever you know, something is expressing itself as knowledge. But I cannot do the same with Ananda because my mind makes the distinction that is somehow where living and non-living gets separated. Okay, like a plant or an animal, like we are trying to go towards bliss. If I look at, let's say, a stone, I can apply existence and knowledge principle.
yeah, that's why you call it is, Brahman has three aspects, no? Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat aspect for spiritual practice, we can use the Sat aspect. Everything is. Sun is, moon, stars, the earth, water, plant. You easy. This is. So you can easily catch ease part, existential part. That's why Kathopanishad says, Osti iti eva upalabdhabhya. First you have to struggle to get Brahma Jnana. You have to start with Asti. Asti is the grosser part. Table is. If you say table, forget the name and form, table is. Carpet is. Forget the carpet name and form, is. You are there, no? So you, the person, forget the name and form, existence. So we have to start our spiritual journey as existence first. And then we have to struggle spiritual practice. Then you can think, oh, it is not ease, it is manifesting. Manifesting as a table. Manifesting as a human being, grass, trees, plants. So it is not only ease, but it is also manifesting. That's also easy. Little deeper, but little easy. But to feel the ananda, you have to struggle further. Anywhere you feel the ananda, when you feel ananda, you have to be quiet. To feel the music going on. You know, music, song is going on. It is manifesting also as a note and tune and all those things, rhythm. Huh? But to feel the joy of it, you have to close your eyes or concentrate it and then absorb a little bit of it. Isn't it? You can see the light is, no? Bulb is the light is. Anyone can say is, osti. Osti bhati. See, it is light, is glowing. But to feel the heat, you have to go very close and touch the bulb. No? That's the sadhana, that's the ananda. It's very difficult to catch. But it is all permeated by ananda. And also be very clear that Satchid Ananda is not the adjective of Brahman. We make a mistake. That is absolute. Satchidananda Brahman is what? Absolute, one without a second. But you are giving three names, Sat, Chit, Ananda. It is not three things. It is only one thing. But to ignorant people like us, to give an idea about that reality, Upanishad, the sages mention it. Asti, Bhati, Priya. Asti, Priya is Ananda. We are all running for Ananda. Even we are getting frustrated, that's also Ananda, is it not? Achha, let us say, you, for many people, for India, I used to send that, collecting the garments or clothes, sari and this and that, to send it to the poor people. Sometimes, which is not used by the people who are here in this country, because their quality of standard of living, etc. These saris, when I used to send, they used to say how the ordinary poor people, they will use. It is such a quality thing. They can use on the ceremony day or a marriage day or something like that. So it is what is rejectable by one is acceptable by other. So Ananda, everywhere Ananda. What is rejectable by you, someone enjoys that. One day I was walking, one of our devotee, he was Mahapurush Maharaj, Shivananda Maharaj devotee. He used to he's ordinary, he was a carpentry instructor in our industrial school, where the boys learn about carpentry, etc. And he is a very simple person, not highly educated, nothing. But Mahapurush Maharaj's disciple. So I was walking with him. He said, a fly was sitting in the drain, side drain. You know, Calcutta drain, Belur drain in those days. Now it has maybe improved. But drain is drain, filth, full of filth. And the fly was sitting on a filth and says, Maharaj, see, there is Ananda. Arey, filth for you. But the fly is enjoying that. Your degree, your measuring scale is something different. What you call Ananda, you have a range. What is not Ananda, below that is not Ananda. But that not Ananda, there is nothing as such. It is a minus or plus. It is all Ananda. Manifesting to tamas or rajas or sattva. This glass is a glass, so manifestation is brighter. So you put that little with a red or yellow tint, the light will be diffused and come out. But the bulb is the same. So there is Ananda everywhere, only manifestation question. But difficult to, that's why, as Kathopanishad says, Ostiti eva upalabdabha tattva bhavena chaubhaya. And then you add, it is the tattva, the truth. That consciousness, that existence is everywhere. And you go on practicing, and then you'll reach the next stage of conscious idea, is all full of consciousness. Look at the whole world. It is full of prana. The world is nothing. From a scientific standpoint, if you look, everything is vibrating with energy. This table is a solid. There is no solid thing as such. Everywhere there is that some tremendous energy. You go to the subatomic particle and go to the Higgs boson particle, then what are it? Tremendous energy. What you see, it is not, it is there. Science is talking about that. But it is not the energy level which can be measured by the instrument. It's not measured by the mind. But that is beyond that. That is the Brahman. So that permeates everywhere. So to do that, we need more clarity of the mind, purity of the mind. And when the mind will be clear totally, this truth will reveal. No. Our Annamaya is the physical body. Pranamaya goes to the physical. Now all the bodies are here. Now. Annamaya, the physical body made by Anna. We eat food. We drink water. Annamaya. Then Pranamaya, I have the energy. I'm talking. People say, oh, I am feeling less energy. In old age, people feel less energy, meaning prana. Prana is less. That's why you eat right type of food so that you can regain your energy, no? So prana is in the physical body now, and when you go to dream, there is a prana. In the dream body, you are running, you are talking to somebody, you are looking at someone, you are interacting, everything, there is prana. So there is prana, mana, buddhi, ahankara. Now we have anna, means physical part, pranamaya, prana, the energy body is there, then the mental body is there, then the intellectual body is there, and the ego, small ego, kachami. Yeah? All these are now functioning. And behind that, who is supplying this energy? It is the consciousness or Sakshi, what we call Sakshi, that is the supplier of energy. And when you go to dream, then we give up only physical part. But prana remains there, otherwise you cannot move, you cannot eat, you cannot talk. So prana is joining this side, also on that side. And when you go to deep sleep, your annamaya is forgotten, pranamaya does not function, manomaya, mind is sleeping, buddhi is also getting rest, and only I remains. That's why you come back and say, I slept well. I do not know. That is the last stage. So there we get every day. That's why we go to that point, and beyond is the infinite joy. That's why everyone finds so much joy. Understand? Try to think in this point every day. We go to God every day. Not God, again technical term, Brahman. That eternal light is here. And there is a wall of ignorance. A veil is there. But that joy is on this side. And this side, our mind and everything has been collapsed. Involution. You know this, what is called this watch? Spring. You expand, it can go on, no? And release it. What happens lastly, it comes into the micro-millimeter or something, no? And that is the state of our sleep state. Dream state is little prolonged, and waking state is fully prolonged. That's an example to give some idea. So there is still millimeter thickness is there, and that is the mind stays there. It can evolve. Evolution, involution. Every day, our everyday's life is going on. Evolution, involution, evolution, involution. And when we involve to the same level, there is some ignorance. I do not know. Therefore, I was very peaceful because Satchidananda, what you are talking about, is just here. You get the warmth of it, but it does not, we cannot feel it properly because I am sleeping. Now you do what your mantra you got now. With mantra, you make a rocket journey and drive inward. Then if you can go reach that point, because your mind is awake, it will no more be darkness. Veil will be opened. And then you enter into it, you will become an illumined soul. That's why Swamiji said that every day, also Upanishad says, we go to that Ananda every day, but come back some old guy, old person who has no freedom, no joy, no change. But when a person with concentration and practice of meditation goes on that, mind is awake, mind knows that what is traveling to inner life, one after another, layers after layers of layers, and then it enters there, then it becomes illumined. Samadhi. There is no barrier to go to Samadhi. In the sleep time we are going there, but we do not know. But we get the joy, little touch of joy we get. This is the point. Yeah, Bhav Samadhi means he used to get absorbed in the mood, in one mood, and gradually get inside and merge there. That's why when you find the Samadhi all now and then, a body is dead body. Doctors could not find heartbeat. But he is full of joy. And anyone being around that person, they are uplifted. That's the proof. We are sleeping peacefully, that's okay. But I cannot give peace to others. Because I was tired, I am sleeping. And so my all pranic activity, mental activity, the activity of our intellect, all are resting. And just not knowing anything, because mind is sleeping. But there is the joy of Atman is behind. So that's why you feel the joy, but don't understand where the joy comes from. Every day when you go to sleep, how comfortable is this, no? Where the joy comes. We can say in the sunset world, joy comes by eating. I ate something that was joyful. I saw something that was joyful. But there is no eye to see. There is no tongue to eat. In the deep sleep, but you find joy. Where the joy comes. So that is, we are always supported by that joy. But we don't know that.
That joy always comes up, like
it does not comes and goes, it is there. But we don't feel.
After I wake up, only then I say that I enjoyed sleep. While I was actually deep sleeping.
Because your mind was not active. And when you meditate, you keep your mind active. You're consciously moving, consciously thinking of your Ishtadevata, consciously thinking it is Satchidananda, it is ocean of light, ocean of consciousness. You're consciously doing again and again and again. As a result, end result, this conscious movement is going. I give you the example. It's a hot summer. Hot summer, and your two friends are walking near a lake. And one friend thought, oh my God, it's such a summer, hot summer. I should get a swim a little bit. And he, without thinking anything, he would just jump into the lake, no? And he pushed his friend also, who was not at all ready for that. And then the friend also fell into the water. Both are in the water. One is enjoying the softness, sweetness, because his mind is connected with that. Another, in the same water, he's fighting with his friend with anger. Why did you do that? But his body is getting cool. Is it not? The effect of the body is getting cool. Both the friends. But he is not enjoying even in that swimming condition. So his body is getting full of rest, or you can say happy. Body, but mind. So this is the question. We are swimming in Ananda, but mind thinks it is Nirananda because of ignorance. So this example I give many places because it is both really in the cool lake water. Their body is really soothing. That joy is coming to one. The same thing, being in that condition, is angry and disturbed. So how the mind reacts. That's why you call go beyond mind or purify your mind. Two words. Purify your mind or go beyond mind. No. No, he's yeah. Mind, pure mind means which sees the truth. What is the truth? I am seeing wrong things. That's why Vedanta says what we are seeing, it is all dream, your mental conjecture. Huh? You will be shocked. This is mental conjecture? But yes. But your dream. So who creates your dream? Entire dream. Later when you say, I saw a dream, what is the meaning of this, meaning of that? That you say. But come to the point. Who creates your dream? Your mind or someone's mind? Your mind. So your mind has so much power. What it creates? It creates the road, it creates the trees, plants, sky, stars, or moon, or sun. So many people, big feast, all the delicious meal. Is there anything? Can I eat that? Suppose you are seeing a good feast in your dream and I am sitting there. Can I eat them? Because your mind is creating. So mind has the power to create such. Suppose God's mind, He created us. It is His dream. We are a part of God's dream. That's why you say everything is God. In your dream, you are the producer, you are the actor, you are the actress. You are the oppressed, you are the oppressor. You are the lover, you are the loved. Just think seriously what happens in your dream. Anything you see, nothing but your mind. And it is so real. You cannot say that, oh, I don't believe. Now you say it is dream. But when you are seeing the dream, a tiger attacks you, you created the tiger also, which is attacking you also. But you are there, you are orchestrating everything. You are the planner, you are the designer, you are the actor, you are the so everything there's your mind, nothing else. So they see, because I see it is not true. Our mind shows us. And then in this world, suppose God has created, there is no problem in God's eye. God has created the beautiful fragrant flower or also poisonous flower, is it not? Poisonous flowers are there, the leaves are there, and then what is called, what is the chulkani? So both opposite things are created. So God has created all these things. He's a bad guy, good guy. No, He created out of His own fun. But I like it, I dislike it. It's my creation. If I can have the eye of God equal, then I will see God everywhere, in good and in bad. Suppose in your dream, good or bad, your mind has created. So you are the creator of both. Why you created bad in your dream? Otherwise there is no creation. Creation means you have to have variety. So not the world is not a problem. Our world view is the problem. How we look at the world. If it is, we see that it is the same Satchidananda expressing in so many ways, then it is a realized soul, and his joy is unending joy. He is in Ramakrishna, such a kind-hearted person. He was going and he saw, what he saw? A boy got a grasshopper and he collected a stick and put in his body, through his body. A childlike joy. Ramakrishna said he would have been crying in another mood, but he's in different mood. He said, "Ha Rama, you are creating your own problem. The boy is also Rama. The grasshopper is also Rama." So from that perspective, it's all fun. As in the theatrical hall, we go to see theater or movie. We know all are paid staff. They got good payment for this acting in the different roles. No, it is a monetary business, huh? And some skill to show. Huh? And we get emotional. When we are seeing, we may cry. We may cry seeing that. We may cry seeing that the incident, someone is stabbing someone and violently. My God, horror, horror, horror. Huh? You may be horrified. You may be terrified, no? But all the play is going on is fun. They are making a show of killing. No one is being killed. Huh? So this is the way all this creation goes on in this way, but it is God has created this. He has no bias, this and that. But it is our choice. Our ignorance makes it. I like it, I dislike it. I like, dislike is the question. How can I get beyond likes and dislikes? If I see one, then I cannot, I should not have any likes and dislikes. Yeah, that is the pure mind. And that will happen by continuous spiritual practice, bhajan. Forget that these are philosophies. Make your life cheerful. Always smile. There is this sadhu. He comes from India, and he wants not our order. He says, "Mauj mein raho." His philosophy is "Mauj mein raho." Always be cheerful. Why tomorrow? This life is this. Good and bad comes and goes. But you are Ananda. Stay in Ananda. Don't hold too much. Yes, things come, but that is the art of living. How to live in the world. There is a song, Bengali song. Bengalis will understand it. জলে নামিব স্নান করিব আমার বেনি ভিজিবে না আমার যেমন বেনি তেমনি রবে বেনি ভিজিবে না then I'll swim, I will go into the waters, but my hair will not be touched by, it will not get wet. That means I am detached. Live in the world, boat lives in the river, but water should not be in the boat. Float it, enjoy it. How to enjoy? Spirituality is the enjoyment, highest enjoyment. And we go through the experience of life to understand that life is for enjoyment. As you said, next birth depends on what you think just before you say.
Now, another theory is that your this birth suffering and next births will depend on your prarabdha.
This life is prarabdha.
What about
Now,
next life?
next life will be what you are doing now. Karma has three karma. One is called sanchita, accumulated past karma, which I am always carrying. Sanchita, kriyaman, what I am doing now. People are doing good, bad, where it will go? It will vanish. It is going in his account, in his stock. And its effect will manifest sometime. But this life is going on due to the impulse of the past life.
So you want to say that this life, when I finish, I have already taken care of all my prarabdha, all the past life, or still something is hanging.
Prarabdha is for each life.
It doesn't get accumulated.
No.
Oh,
Prarabdha. But what I am doing now, along new thinking, see, we are thinking I am thinking that I am not the body, I am the Atman. The new thinking you are adding, that will create your next life. Because that thought, what will be dominant thought, that will create your next life. But in this life, it is the impulse of the past life. Like I gave the example, you throw a stone, take a stone and throw a target, which direction you throw. First you did make a fixed direction and throw with a definite speed or force. So it will go gradually. This is the prarabdha, out of your hand. Now the trajectory, in the trajectory it is going. You have no control there. It will go because it is already started. But you can change in next life. Now in this process, I experience this and I know how to get my freedom.
so one way is you do good things this life. Even if you don't think about God at the end, still you will be uplifted,
No, next life you will be a good person.
but not.
You can go to heaven. You can get good name, fame. You are born in a family with plenty children, this and that. Your generosity, you give so much food and care for others. Plenty of food you will find in your life. It is coming without asking for. Money is flowing in the hand. There are some people, no, money flows in their hand because they have done some charitable activity. Because of that good karma, they are getting something. I do not know what, but whatever comes because of the action of the previous life. But God realization is something different. There is no expectation from this world. I want infinite joy. I am not caring for a penny day, one penny joy. Here all joys are penny joy. 1 cent joy. When you do so much work and get this much joy, and it finishes quickly. All the sensate experiences are momentary. It ends quickly and it brings frustration again. Craving for again. Again I try, again I fail. So people have tried getting that joy through the senses and sense objects, but failed, and the experience comes that it cannot give you. Nalpe sukhamasti. No sukha, no happiness can be having in limited thing. Our eyes are limited. How much it can catch the beauty? Our tongue is limited. How much ice cream it can get it? If I like ice cream, no? Suppose I like ice cream and you say that, okay, Swami, you like ice cream? Which flavor? Okay, I say this flavor, and you brought bucket and bucket. And give me 1 scoop, 2 scoop, 3 scoop, 4 scoop. Eat, you like it, eat. Get joy. Get joy. Afterwards you say, it's a punishment, it's a joy. I can't anymore. This is the point of the sensate experience. You give even suppose we don't get it all the time, ice cream, no? And suppose you don't get, that is a frustration. You get, then it is joy. And the joy is stuck to this point, memory. And if someone even get more, somebody is so kind and giving you more, and giving more, more is a torture. Don't give me any more, I will die. No, you like, you will have to eat. So this is it brings frustration. That is the weakness of the sensate experience. But we are beyond senses. We are Atman, infinite. There is endless joy. And that is the experience of the saints and sages.
After a while, I realized that
Very subtle.
very subtle. But then when I bring attention to
Well, nothing. That is good idea. Your concentration goes, naturally breathing will be less. Softly, slow, it will be slow.
like, I can't even tell.
You need not to think joy, that's all. You get the joy. And if it distract, again start. Again focus.
It's not a bad thing.
Nothing.
Even say,
Or even
The digitized days has made us, our concentration level really very limited. We cannot hold. That's why previously people used to stop hours and hours. No, it is, and even our Sunday classes and lectures, to talk a very long time, people concentration level goes away. So that is natural because it is every sensory things are coming so fast. Eh? So
that's what they like. They like around there.
right.
Things to be happening.
Mm.
And otherwise they get
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, that's why is our problem. It is the problem of the children growing in this age. Their concentration level is so much shortened, and it is a natural thing. So that's why when you meditate, here you are seeing the diversity, and one after another thing coming. No, here you are saying no many, only one, only one, only one, only one. That is a different thing. That's the concentration, and that's meditation. So meditation will help if one is careful. I don't want to be distracted so much. But your job requires, I cannot say anything. But many things is our own choice. I can avoid those things if it is distracting. But it is very difficult to stop in this digital age to get out of it totally. But we have to make the best use of it. But concentration will help. Meditation will help to reduce this. There are many ways of looking at it. When you are seeing diversity, there is some constant person is observing them in you. You can go back. Who is this observer of this multiple speedy things happening in the computer screen? It may help a little bit, but struggle. That's why in early days people used to go to the forest. Even forest. In those days, people used to go to forest means isolation, but less distraction, less noise. Or the Shetar Upanishad says, if you want to meditate, you have to meditate in a place. It's a very soothing place, soothing to your eyes, natural beauties. So if you cannot meditate, open your eyes, you see the beauty of the nature, your mind becomes quiet and easily. That's why meditation is easy in a place where there is less distraction. And this whole day we are bombarded with these distractions, and when we try to meditate, our mind also becomes speedy in that, and very difficult to bring it back to the focus. But that, according to the situation, we will have to learn how to overcome.
Whenever something happens in life, like in harmful, suffering sense, at that time, generally everyone feels more connected spiritually, right? Because at that time, it's like you realize the only reason I'm suffering is because I'm attached to this body and mind. But when stuff is going right, at that time you don't have the same stuff. But at the same time, I don't have the daring to say, then give me suffering. If that's
No, we are not asking for suffering to God, but we are only to ask that give me the strength and power to handle this. Whatever odd situation comes, they are coming in our life to strengthen us. And you see in the Olympics, the games, no, they run. How many hurdles they put in between? That is to strengthen them. Hurdles are obstacles. Why you are putting hurdles in there? Because you are overcoming them. There is a joy in overcoming. So all the weaknesses of the mind may come, I can overcome it. The positive power.
And on that Sanchit and all of the karma business, I do have I thought I knew it, but today you said something different. So when we are accumulating these karmas in this life, and they're all Sanchit karmas for the next.
Yeah. I have a stock of...
But then, the Adabdha is only that part which is
acting in this life.
Yeah, but so is there other Sanchit karma which somehow was not active in this life?
That is to be understood very well. That all our, as I give the example, in a computer, when you go and work whole day, any time you touched anything, any time you put any question, it is in the history. Is it not? Understand? That is the sanchita. You consciously, unconsciously, whatever you are doing, it is going in your stock. Now, if you, that sanchaya is continuously going on, old stock plus addition. And when you transfer to another body, what happens? This whole bunch of information, sanchita, is plugged into the new computer. And this new computer, as a computer example will not work. Out of so many activities I did in this life, I worked, there is a dominant thought comes at the point of death. And to fulfill that thought, all other in my stock, all the impressions will remain. But one thought will take this journey. This is only the result of one thought. If you want to finish up all the endless life, one thought gives this. Just to understand that. Do you understand? I'm saying that this life is the one thought of last life.
What happens, suppose you have done a lot of bad things?
That is all stock. That may give up.
And then suppose you are thoughtless when you die.
There is no thoughtless. You will have some thought. Something will come. Apparently we think that he is thoughtless, but the mind is being propelled by some impulse. So all the thoughts will be there in the storage, that is the sanchita karma. Sanchaya. Sanchaya means accumulated, past, collected, and it is there. It is not dying. Anything can come out at any point of time from that. But this life is the one thought is this trajectory going on.
One cannot do anything. Use the sanchita karma.
Sanchita karma remains, nothing to do. You can not replace, but you can put on the new thought that Sanchita karma, all the levels go down. In the email list, it goes down. On the top comes what is the latest communication. Isn't that? But you don't see it is gone down means it is not gone anywhere. It is there.
So when one
Acha, now I'm saying why I'm saying one. This is the trajectory of one life, one thought. Suppose I want to go to say New York. So this is one thought, you know. I want to go to New York to see Swami Sarvadevananda. One thought. Or anywhere. Now, all the activities start to fulfill one thought. Immediately, what time, which day, go to the website, find the ticket, which company, which flight, suitable time, price, this, that, all this activity. You need not have to think all these things. You thought I will go to New York only. It corroborates all these things. And then suppose you purchase a ticket, paid your online credit card, etc., done. Now the day comes and now you want to go. I want to go to New York. Oh my God, I started my journey ahead of time, but traffic so much bad and I missed the plane. Or I entered into the plane and I have TSA pre, but this, that, it happened that I cannot even reach the gate. I said, now I reached the gate. And I was, anyhow, I entered into the gate. And then I entered into the plane. After some time, plane went little distance and said, oh, we're going back. He's sitting in the plane and he says, there is 1 hour delay. We had some engine problem, so we are going back. I stayed for 24 hours in one airport. I didn't expect. I paid money. I wanted to go one place. One thought. Why so much suffering? I didn't expect anything. I have planned that way. I'll go there, I'll speak here, I'll meet people, this, that. But all turned into difficulty. So this one life experience is one thought. And by in this process, I can be irritated. I can go and fight with the counter person. That poor counter man has nothing to deal with it. He is facing the challenge of so many people. Whole plane full of people are in the line. Everyone is trying to get a ticket here and the substitute ticket. And that person is scratching his head. But I am getting irritated. I can be irritated and I can relax. I can say, okay, that's okay, what's there in it? Let it happen. I am happy. Let it be here. Accept that condition. I am happy. Same experience going on. One may be angry, fighting, and jumping, howling. Another may be calm and serene and smiling. What is the difference? Who does that? Your mind. Your practice, spiritual practice, or your process in you think the life is, how valuable you make it, every tidbit things of life, and how less important is that, how you think that is the situation the same. But you can enjoy. Sometimes I see, many people are irritated in the freeway, no? When you go in the freeway and it is stuck and one car is crossing you, as if you lose your brain, no? Now he's crossed me. It's illegal. I will cross him. You go in competition. Even 100 cars went by your next lane. 100 cars distance by 10 feet. 100 cars in the one, how much? 1,000? 100 cars, no, 10,000, 1,000. 1,000 feet he has gone. When the road will be clean with the 65 mile speed, how long it will take? we lose brain. All the cars are going, I've seen irritated, my God. And why not? Sing a song. Take the name of the Lord and smile. Okay, you get a good time to relax. See, the same experience, people can feel joy or suffering or pain. It is a subjective attitude. So trajectory of life may take us the same way. Suffering may come to the body and mind, but one can take it in different way according to their spiritual practice. That's why we should be careful what we think. Always positive, not for anyone's good, for my own good. We should have to do that. Because I don't want to bring out the old samskaras which are in my subconscious. How much is there, I do not know. Infinite number of samskaras. I will put every thought now, positive thinking, positive thinking. It should be so much saturated in the top email list. You have to go 1,000 email list to positive, 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 positive. And it goes on the bottom. You can go and down and bring it out. Situation happens in life when bad things bring us out. My anger, my old experience may bring out. But put it in such a way, God, 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 all God. So they are there, but they are not able to raise their head. And one can enjoy the bliss. And when knowledge will come, all sanchita karma will be. It gives the example that a hunter keeps a quiver and there are many arrows there. He took one arrow and trimmed it and targeted. This out of this switch, this arrow, no control. It is out of hand. The trajectory is fixed, speed and all this velocity is fixed. It will drop at when momentum will be zero. No? You cannot say, hey, it should not go that side, it should go this. No, it will not happen. It will happen, its trajectory is fixed. So this life's action will happen, whatever to happen. But I can, during this journey, I can make myself renewed in my life so that I can rebuild my future. We are the maker of our future. If anything in the past has come to me because of my own doing, and I can redo that, what I want. So that's the greatest hope. Prarabdha karma is not fatalistic, but Prarabdha karma gives us the incentive to be what we want to be, what we want to make our future. Okay? Because this everything goes there, that there no effect. Because knowledge has come, you see it is all Brahman. In ignorance you are thinking it is horrible, it is beautiful, it is nice, it is bad, it is good, it is holiness, it is unholiness, all in ignorance. There is nothing but Brahman. All the waves, ripples you are seeing, it is all ocean, nothing else. When you get that knowledge, what will you think? You need not have to love anything, hate anything, but it's all the one thing. Yeah, you.
As you say about this knowledge of moksha, it also said in the Purana, for trillions or trillions of people, once in a long time, who can get the moksha. So it is not for everybody to get.
No, that is true. That is true. The scriptures say so that we should put more effort. But it is not true. After Ramakrishna came, how many people got liberated? Ramakrishna's 16 children, okay, they are special. How many lady devotees came to Ramakrishna? How many lady men or women came to Ramakrishna and they got liberated? How many came to Holy Mother? Vivekananda came in this country, he said that he gave thousands of people in mantra. I do not know how he did, we don't get the detailed record. Vivekananda, in the audience of thousands, he could raise their mind in instantly, give them liberation. So it is tremendous. The whole world will be full of, not all are ignorant. What are we doing? Why are you not special? How many people will spend time for this purpose? There are sadhakas, but not that maybe proportionately, yes. Many people will be attracted to this external and few will be drawn internal. That's true. Always a high quality people are in the society. How many are high quality people? No. So that will be always less. Sattvika quality people will be less. Rajas, tamas will be more. No. So that is true. But we have to individually go beyond the tamas to rajas to sattva and beyond sattva.
Like, you know, heard, lost their near ones and dear ones, and they're still able to forgive. How are they able to do it?
Forgive means what you know? If you take it seriously, the world is so real, then you cannot forgive. But if you know it is God's play going on, in that play, you are thinking of forgiving for your own peace, you have to do that. What you do, suppose you don't forgive, what will happen? What will you do? You have no power in the hand. So if you forgive means, you think that, okay, what has been done, that's not good. But we accept that it is Lord's play. You see, we are fascinated with our vision is at one level. God's vision is big. I tell you one story. Suppose the people go for fishing in the ocean, no? Big trailers they take, and the trailer, whose trailer going is happy if in one catch they get 80 tons or 10 tons or 15 tons of fish. So what is God's play? Nonsense. These fish were swimming in the water freely with their parents and children and brother and sister. And suddenly you came and you catch so many tons of fish. And the man who got the fish is happy. We are also very happy. The fresh fish, fresh, we can eat well. So, very difficult to say. There is so many destruction of our life. Why? What they did? Apparently there is nothing, no? So to understand the play of God is very difficult. Good, bad, this, that. Really we don't understand. But you see, you are mowing the grass. How many lives are there? You are eating so much rice. How many lives you are killing every day? What they did? Those are put into the ground, they are having seeds, no? Rice grows, paddy grows there, no? But some of the paddy is not given there, it comes to our boiling and we eat. Is there no life? Every paddy has life. Every grain has life. So if you see in this cosmic plan, very difficult to judge why war happens, why don't. But we don't want that. But our understanding we cannot. In our body, we are taking so many medicines. Why are you killing the cancer cells? They are also cells, they are also life. No, look at that. We are putting what is called rays, chemo, radiation. You are killing them. Why they are killing? They are your child. HDL and LDL are fighting with each other. Whole day. Hemoglobin less or more. See, you are adding some medicine. It is very complex area. Only to understand it is God. I don't understand this God's play, but this much I understand that to get out is the better way. Get out of this drama. No, really, no justification. We always see, I am a good guy. Why it is happening? This will happen to make you understand world is rubbish. Everything is rubbish here. Only God is the reality. And God is infinite. God is all love. God is all joy. Why not swim in that joy? Why swim in the world? World is like that. World is three gunas. You cannot think of anything in the world without the three gunas. Some will be tamasic, some will be rajasic, some will be sattvic. That's why Gita says, Guna guneshu bhattanta iti mattvana sajjate. You are fighting. I am fighting with you. My Rajagun, your Rajagun, they are fighting. I am not fighting with you. I am the pure Atman. In you is the pure Atman. So who is fighting? Guna guneshu bhattante. I say a strong word to you and you get hurt. So it is the guna, tamaguna, that word came out from me. Your sattvika mind got hit. There's a fight between the three gunas going on. So why to involve into it? I am pure. I am untouched. In you is also pure God, pure Atman. So there is nothing happening in that. In the level of gunas, three gunas, all these things are happening. So these are different ways of thinking and spiritualizing our life. How to face the challenges of life. Life will be like that, good, bad. But you have to understand, you are not fighting with me. I am not fighting with you. In you is the same reality as I am. One wave splashing on the other wave, dashing on the other wave. Oh my God, I'm a good guy and he is splashing upon me. That is the way of the fun. And one wave hitting the other. One wave swallows into another. Two waves merge into one. So these are the play. Go in the sea, stand on the beach and see the play of the waves as it is going on. Always that is going on. The guna guneshu bhartanta. That is also another way of assessing the world and to understand the world and to get over it. Okay? Anyhow, last word again I say, sadhan karna chahiye. Sadhan karna chahiye. Manuwa bhajan karna chahiye. Oi kothai hobe na. Nothing will happen. How much I talk, nothing will happen. 1 ounce of practice is much powerful than the tons of talk. So we should have to practice in our life. This world will go on in this way, we will have to make our way. Shante samudra kallole snatum ichchati durmati. Who is a person, who is the fool only take a bath in the ocean when the waves will be subsiding. Life is always one wave goes. I am thinking that, my God, this wave is gone. Oh my, another wave is just hitting me. That is the life. But we need to learn how to swim. You can be two ways of fighting the ocean water. No, that's also another simple idea. One is you jump over the ocean wave. Wave is coming, you just jump over it. Jnana, I am Atman, I am Brahman. This is Maya. Jump over. Another way, bow down your head and then let the wave go over your head. Bhakti. I am nothing. I surrender. I surrender. God, please help me. And let it go. Both ways, safety. So in our life, either take the path of jnana or bhakti, or sometimes jnana, sometimes bhakti, and just fight the world and be in peace and be in your inner joy. Struggle will be there. No one has any escape from that. Okay, so we can end here. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Pranamastu. So thank you all for coming and meeting you again stay well. And as we say, we discuss so many things. It is good. It is your questions, and we try to think about them. A permanent solution is when you see God. But before that, we'll have to make some ways and means to face the challenges and go over it. But don't be coward. Face the brute. Swami Vivekananda said. Life's challenges will come. Face the brute. Swamiji, as Ramakrishna said, people say something bad about you, what will you think? Oye. He said, I'll like a हाथी चले बाजार में कुत्ते भूखे हजार साधुओं के संतान नहीं जब निंदे संसार संसार world when you are being criticized in the world, the sadhu means satjan, the holy people, good people, noble people, they don't care about that. People will do their job. I am. That's okay. I don't care. Huh? But keep some good relationship in the surface. Hello, how are you? Thank you, this, that. But don't be very close to them. Tiger, don't go close to them and hug the tiger and say, Tiger, I love you from a distance. Thank you all. Chalo, we have to eat. They're ready. It's okay.